Alright, welcome back guys to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing something a little different. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to screen print on a shirt. So this is a little different from all my videos. I'm going to be trying to like change it up, you know. I actually haven't posted a video in about like 3 months. But I'm going to be trying to get back into it. That was my fault, you know. I've been focused on the brand and stuff in school. Yeah, right now I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a screen press on a shirt. And this could really work for whatever garment you guys really want. Right here we have around a 6 color 4 head press. So basically what this is you have 6 colors right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These all have different screens on it. So there's 6 heads right here. All of them have different screens right now. As you can see, this is a little graphic one of our friends made. Ness, shout out Ness. Most of this stuff is his. This one's his. Shout out, sold out. All these right here. So you can really put whatever you want on it. It doesn't matter, just whatever you like. Right here, here's ours. We have this black one. You can't really tell. I'll pop up an image of what it is. It's like a girl. Here's another one. Here's the white tone of it. So there's 2 tones right here. There's a blackish and a white, 2 colors. They're both the same. We did it 2 so we have different colors, so we didn't have to wash it and like clean it a lot. So we can have 2 of them. So today what I'm doing is I'm just gonna be printing on this white shirt that my friend gave me. I'm just gonna be doing this for him because he wanted to see it. So, you know, I'll just get a video out of it for you guys. And yeah, so we're gonna be printing on this white Pro Club tee. If you wanna know the dimensions, small. So use that for reference, I guess. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for a head. Here's one that we just did. Alex printed on a hoodie. It's like, he did like a, not like on the front, but he did like on a side type of hit. But yeah, he used this black. It didn't turn out too good, but
it's okay.
So before we do this, I want to tell you guys everything that you're gonna need to do like any of this work. So first, what you guys need is a screen, and that's like your first step to anything. You need to get the screen, all the image on it, and then next, it's really whatever you decide from here. All of it is gonna be needed to do anything, but we're gonna go over to the inks. So as you can see right here, we have a little plethora of inks. We have white, black, some like orange, goldish, and then we have neon. Right now these are little old inks, so they probably don't work as well, but we also have some inks over there as well. So all these inks really are they're really not that good. we didn't really buy a lot of good inks because we're not really, as a disclaimer of this video, we're not really pros at this. I'm just kind of showing you guys like the beginner things of how to do any of this. All these inks are kind of just like inks that we got that are just random, not really like any mind input into it. We have it right here, and we have a little spatula to, you know, get the ink out of stuff. It looks a little gooey in there, but I mean, it's ink, it's gonna look like that. Don't be afraid of getting ink on your hands, it's gonna happen. We also have a black right here, if you wanna see the black. Black looks a little bit more healthy. If the ink is dry, a tip for you guys is there's something called like ink reviver. So, per se. Oh, this. So yeah, we have this thing is called curable reducer. This you basically put this. You don't put it in there. You probably could though, huh?
Yeah, you probably could.
You could probably just dump this in there, but usually we put it on the screen before we print, and it makes the ink like more movable, and it makes it easier to swipe. So yeah, if you guys ink is dry and it's getting a little old, don't throw it away, just use this and it'll be back to new. So after your inks, the next thing that I would say that you probably guys should get is squeegee. So what the squeegee is, I feel like most people would probably know, but I probably wouldn't know. Basically, it's this thing right here. And what is it? It's what you're gonna use to swipe the ink down, because you can't swipe it with your hands, it's kind of stupid. So you swipe it with the squeegee, you know, you put pressure on it. These you probably get for like 20, 35-ish. We got a really good deal on these because we got off Facebook Marketplace. So that's my tip to you guys also too. Make sure you get your stuff off Facebook Marketplace. Don't pay full price on retail stores and shit. That's just stupid, don't do that. But yeah, so here's squeegee, that's next. So after that, I thought there's more, but there really isn't. That's really all you guys need, is you just need a screen, ink, and a squeegee. So now that we got everything that we need to do to make the shirt and print on it, let's print. Okay, so we have our tee right here. As I showed you guys, the white Pro Club, you know, dimensions small if you guys really want to know. I mean, it's not really gonna help you that much, but so basically what you guys want to know is we call this a platen, and you put it on the platen. Usually there's lines to help you with this, but we don't have that, so yeah. So what you do is you get your shirt, you flip it upside down. You don't need to flip it inside out. You don't need to do any of that. Just flip it upside down, have it like this, and basically what you want to do is you just want to pull it over your platen, and then basically you just want to even it out, make it as nice as possible. This is probably the best shirt for this because the collar fits right around the end of it, and then the sleeves will just pop out like that. Make sure everything on the bottom is smooth, and yeah, you're gonna flatten out, make sure it's all nice and clean. A problem that you're probably gonna run into is if you have a button shirt, the buttons will mess with the print because you're printing on the it rubs onto the print basically. So luckily we have a white tee here, but so basically now that we have it like that, you want to make sure your hands are clean because when you're touching the shirt, it might get a little paint everywhere else, but you know, that just adds character to the tee. So what we're going to be using is we're going to be using our black I Love Steez girl for this. You could do white, but we don't have something on the machine to line it up, so we're just going to use black. You want to make sure your tee's lined up all nice and perfect, you know, make sure everything's even. So there's this thing called micro something.
It's called micros.
Yeah, micros. Basically, it helps you line it up. We don't have that, so we're kind of on our own.
Just gotta eyeball it.
Yeah, we just really eyeball it. So if it looks good, it's probably good. So you just slowly pull it down onto the shirt like this. Make sure you feel as it's lined up. You know, look at it down while you're pulling it. Boy, that is a little high, huh? That's like right next to the collar.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. So now when we think it's a little too high, so it's really not that big a problem. All you do is just pull it down a little bit.
That's pretty good.
All right, so now it looks good. You know, we put it down, we fixed it. Really, wherever you want it. As you can tell, Alex put it in a different spot.
Side hit, front hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it dead center in the middle of the shirt. So we're just gonna slowly put it down, drop it. Okay, so little minor inconvenience. On this side of the screen, the emulsion is kind of like removing. So basically what I'm gonna have to do is you can either tape this with, tape, or like you just have to, what I'm gonna do, I don't really wanna tape it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press and not get on this side so that it doesn't bleed through, which isn't the best idea because it still probably could bleed through, but I'm not doing all that. As you can see, as I mentioned in the video, we have this thing to make the ink kind of more movable. So we're gonna put that right here. A line like that, nothing too much, nothing too less. Now that we have that, as you can see, it's right there. So we're just gonna like make sure it gets curated into the ink, you know, kind of just move it around, you know, make sure the ink there's still ink there. There's already a lot of ink on it, as you can tell. So there's really no point in adding more. It's just kind of a waste. So we're just gonna go like this, you know, get it all mixed in and stuff. So here's the part. You get the squeegee right here, 2 hands, 1, 2, and then you just go like this and just like. After that, you could push back through. I don't recommend doing that. I don't like doing that, but you could, and you just take it over and you bring it back. Now, that's not over. You need to do like 2 more. So go back to your same spot, same thing, and then you just pressure. It's really, you really like don't want to, it's not like you're gonna break the screen, so you can put as much pressure as you want. For the sake of the video, I will swipe back on this to see what will happen. And then it doesn't really do anything. It just kind of like satisfies you, I guess. I don't know. We do one more just for extra cause. Right through. And then it should be over. Now, do not take it off just like regularly, you know, like, no. If you take it off like that, it's gonna fuck it up and shit. So don't do that. You wanna slowly remove it. It's a little wet, you know. So as you can tell, you could just let it air dry, or we could go over here and I can show you guys something else too. So right here, what we have is called a flash dryer. So basically what it is literally just it's just a heat like source, and it just pumps out heat from the bottom. It gets really hot. So what you do is basically the shirt's right here, and then you just put this over it, and then it will just dry it, you know. To be honest, it's really close. We might have to iron it. To be honest, like the thing starts smoking, which is probably not good. But yeah, you just turn it on over here. There's a little switch, and then just starts putting heat out. So yeah, this I would invest to if you're gonna like get into the screen printing. There's also like big heat dryers, but those are like really, really expensive. You gotta get like a ventilation unit for that too. Okay, so now for the moment of truth. It might be ass, I'm not gonna lie, but let's hope not. So which one did you just put 2 hands right here and you're just gonna slowly pull it up, and because you don't want the like ink messing up right there. So we're gonna slowly pull it up and you guys are gonna see right here. Wait, I can look, you see it through, it's okay tough. Oh my gosh, that's butter. Holy that's clean. Now, as you can tell, the print turned out really, really well. I mean, this is low-key like the best print I've ever done, to be honest. It looks really good. I hope it's centered though, to be honest. I don't know if it's centered. I just showed you guys we have the dryer, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it under the dryer and let it dry off right now. So what we do is you just spin it to over here. And obviously the dryer will be turned on, so if you were doing like multiple shirts at a time, you could just spin it over here and then, you know, it'll be on. But for the sake of the video, we're only doing one t-shirt. Here's the switch right here. And then you just, right now we're gonna watch it because I don't want it to burn the whole entire studio down. So as that's drying, we're gonna be waiting. Right now you can just, you know, clean up. Right now you don't, after that, that's over. So if you got to this point of the video, you've learned how to screen it. So after that, you're basically done with screen pressing on a shirt. That's basically all that is to learn. I mean, there's other stuff you can get into, but that's the basics of it. As you can tell, my hands are ink, so if you're doing this, I'd recommend being more cleaner than me because I kind of just touch everywhere. I'll show you guys the results of this after. I'm gonna go clean up and then we'll be back to it once it's done. Okay, switch things. My camera, battery, space, memory card ran out of space. So we're gonna be recording on my phone. I'm all cleaned up, all my hands are fine. And we have the finished product right here. So basically what you're gonna do is when you pull it off, it's really not that, you just pull it off. Like you just like slowly, just like kind of take it off, you know. And then boom. You have your finished product right here.
I like it like that.
I like it a lot. This is for my friend Jose. Shout out Jose. This is for you, buddy. So like I said, I'm not an expert at this, but this makes me look like an expert. But that's all you guys really need to do to screen press. Those are the basics in learning. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something from the video. Let me know if you guys want more videos like this or if you want to go back to the vlogs. The vlogs just take a little longer to edit and stuff. That's why I'm trying to do stuff like this so you guys can, I'm still posting out more and it's like, you know. As you can tell in the back, we have some pants right here dropping May 30th. So be there or be square because they probably will sell out. They will sell out, so hopefully you get there. And our light blue denim will be restocking May 30th. So be there too. And yeah. But as I end the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow my Instagram, follow Steve's Instagram, follow Alex's Instagram. Thank you for recording. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.